This is a moment in time. And this is time. This is the past. This is the future. This is now. Now, right now, this moment, while you're watching this video. The thing is, I want to talk to you about change. Everybody has something in their lives that they want to change. You might want to quit smoking. You might want to go lose weight. You might want to, maybe you want to get into a better relationship. You want to improve your relationship with your spouse or your partner or your boss. Or you might want to quit your job. You want a new job. You want to create a startup. You want to start something new. Everyone has something in their life they want to change. And the reason that this moment thing is important is that you can't change the past. Everybody knows that. You can't change the past. The future does not exist yet. And the only place that change is possible is in the moment, is now. So if you want to change, create change in your life, this is the only place you can do it. The only time you can do it is now. And why is that important? We have this thing that we all do that's called autopilot. Autopilot is simply what you do when you go through your day and you're going through your habits, your routines, your motions. Now, if you want to create change in your life, if your life is fine and everything's going well, don't worry about it. Stick with your autopilot. But the fact is, when you're on autopilot, you cannot be in the moment. When you're on autopilot, you're worrying about other things. You're thinking about stuff that happened. You're reliving things over the past, or maybe you're going through your to-do list and you're thinking about all the things you have to check off or the things you have to do. You're thinking about your job. You're worried about what's going on there, what's going to happen next, maybe some deadline. But the fact is that while you're on autopilot and you're thinking about all those other things, you are out of the moment. You are away from the moment, and you're not going to create any change. The way to create change is quite simple. Just shut off your autopilot. Shut it off. And if you think about it, think about autopilot like the way you go to work, right? You go the same way every day, and this is where you start thinking about all these other things, and it allows you to do that. So autopilot is simply a routine that you've gone through enough times that you don't have to think while you're doing it. If you say to yourself, I'm going to go to work a different way, then you have to pay attention because you don't know the way. And that has an automatic tendency to bring you back into the moment. The way this works and the way this works out in life is pretty simple. You think about, I'll give you an example, just a very small example. My wife asked me one day, I'm going to the store, can I pick up anything for you? And this is a question she asked me 3 times a week. She's going to the store, and usually my answer, well, I'm on autopilot doing other things, and my answer is, I need this, or yeah, we're out of milk, or what have you. When you turn off your autopilot and you say, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do my autopilot. I shut off my autopilot one day. When she asked me that question, I shut off my autopilot and I said, what else can I do? And I said, can I go with you? It's a small question, a simple question. That she, her face just changed. It lit up, and I saw tears in her eyes, and of course I went with her that day. We went shopping. You think about how simple and small an action that is with your boss in situations that you have all the time. You don't have to know what's going to happen when you shut off autopilot. Just shut it off. See what happens. Bring yourself back to the moment. Bring yourself back here to the moment that you're in. Turn off your autopilot. Do something different.